What do you get when you have 2 microphones, a bottle of bourbon, and plenty of time to kill? It's the Bourbon Talking Podcast with Billy and Jimmy. Glad you found us. Sit back, relax. Let's see what we get into.
Bada bing, bada boom. We are here. We are live. And it is Wednesday. What day is it? Wednesday the 21st. But you people don't care because I'm not even quite sure when you're going to see this. Hopefully you'll see it Friday.
Why do you put the date on it?
All right. Welcome to another episode of It's the Bourbon Talking Podcast. I'm Billy.
And this is Jimmy live from It's the Bourbon Talking Studios.
We are here, man. And today we are drinking one of my personal favorites, Angel's Envy.
And we've had it before, not on the podcast, but in real life.
I actually can't believe we waited this long to have this one on the podcast.
Well, it's actually been sitting on the shelf for a while.
Yeah.
And it's time to upgrade and renew and restock the bourbons.
I think I got a bottle at the house.
Yeah, but anyway, so, yep, hey, we're having an Angel's Envy. We've had this several times in the past. We enjoy it, but hey, stick around to the end and we'll tell you how much we do or don't enjoy it.
Yep.
And with that, hey, it's another week.
Yep, stick around to the end. We do this little thing where we rate it. I'm sure you've all seen our podcast before, so you know that that's what we do. So you'll be sticking around or fast forwarding to the end and find out.
And don't forget to subscribe right there.
Yeah, subscribe right about
right
there. Yeah, right over there.
There. Or
move that shit around. You ain't going to find it. Don't hide it from you.
So subscribe, please.
Yeah, man. Give us a subscription click, and you'll be sure not to miss the next episode. It's coming at you any day now.
All right. So, Mr. Skipper, what you want to talk about today?
So I got a couple of things. Which round I want to go with first?
Hey, well, let's just talk about the one that's, kind of sad. I don't want to use the word sad, but, the submarine that went missing.
Yeah, as of right now, there was basically a tourist group
at $250,000 per passenger
that went out to go down in a submersible and survey and look at the Titanic. 5
people, $250,000 in a submarine the size of a minivan decides to go 2.6 miles down.
Kilometers. 2.6 kilometers.
A long way down to look at the Titanic.
Yeah, sorry, it's not. I was laughing. I shouldn't have been laughing. It's not funny. I hope anyway, our understanding is that a kind of a Mayday beacon or something went off not long after they began their descent, and there's a lot of people trying to help them and
trying to find the sub. Apparently, they found some sounds down below, and they still got quite a few hours worth of air left, but it's the clock's ticking, and so hopefully they're able to get down and grab them and pull them up before it becomes more tragic than it is.
Right. Yeah. It's still as of right now a rescue operation. So our hearts and thoughts go out to those people and hope they get rescued. So
yeah, not just the passengers, but the families of those on board. So
we're keeping an eye on that.
But again, why do you want to go 2 miles to the bottom of the ocean in a minivan? I'm just like
that's a serious dive. That's not something that I would do as a touristy kind of thing. So
if I'm not mistaken, $250,000 to go down in the submarine, and I think that wasn't it Bezos and Musk were also charging like $250,000 to go up in their rockets to outer space.
I'd go up in an outer space before I go.
That's kind of where I was going with that. It's like, I think I'd rather just be blown up instead of drowned.
Yeah, because if it goes bad, you're not even going to know.
Yeah, it was going to go south.
I don't want to go. I don't want it to go south for like 4 days, and I know my demise for that long before. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think that would be a ticket I would sign up for as a tourist. But one of the passengers, I believe, is the CEO of the company that created the submersible.
And there's some whistleblowers saying they cut corners. So, anyways,
I haven't even heard that yet.
But but again, at the end of the day,
company cuts corners on everything they build. Sorry.
Yeah, but these things, like a lot of safety features, you really don't want to cut corners on things that go to space or goes below the earth, in the ocean, 2 miles down.
Yes.
I'm like, there's some things you don't want to cut corners on, and that's probably
nope. Throw an extra $1 at that one.
Airplanes and submarines. I'm kind of like So I mean, think about it. I mean, you had $250,000 to be a sightseer on a vacation. Do you want to? Okay, between submarines and rocket launches. Is there something else that you'd rather spend $250,000 on?
Yeah, but you're calling it $250,000 like it's $250,000. To that guy, it's like $2.50. If you compare his bank account with my bank account, it's relative as $2.50.
If I'm gonna spend $250,000.
But $250,000 to him is like $2.50 to me. It's nothing. It's an absolute drop in the bucket. When you're a billionaire, that's nothing. You spent $4 million getting on your private jet to go fly over to have lunch with somebody.
I just
that's nothing.
Okay, let's say if you had $250,000, you could afford the $2.50.
If I had $250,000 or if I could afford it.
No, if you could afford it. I mean, if you had this kind of
money.
Yeah, exactly. Stupid money.
Yeah.
What would you spend $250,000 on for an adventure? A submarine, a rocket, or something else?
It'd be something else that I could walk away from if it broke down.
I'm just curious. I mean, it's I think I'd go with something else.
I think I'd actually be a lot more careful with my life if I was like, had FU money. Hey, life's now good. I think we'll be careful and stretch this one out a little bit.
Like, I don't want to give it up so soon. But I mean, seriously, if you got that kind of
when you work
money,
80 hours a week, take a risk. What's the worst that can happen to you? Not make it. At least you don't have to work next week.
Not that these guys are all working anyways, not with that kind of money. But I'm just saying, So A, submarine, B, space, or C, something else.
Something else.
I'm with you on that one. Yeah, I'm taking C away out of this one. I'm gone.
Yeah, so I'd want to go to space when I was like 85. Yeah, when I'm 85 or something, I want to go to space. That way, if I don't make it, hell, it was a hell of a bang on the way out. I went out with my ass on fire and looking to the stars. So he didn't make it. You know what, though? He had a hell of a life. He was 85.
Yeah, I can just throw your ass out in space if you die up there. If you did make it, just had like a heart attack on the way up.
Right, just
throw them out the hatch.
Yeah, just throw me out the hatch and let me float around. You can check me out on a telescope. Hang a mirror off my ass or something so I'll sparkle in the sun.
The shit out of NASA. Oh shit, there's Billy.
Put an alien helmet on me so I can at least scare some people on the ISS.
Anyways, all right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we wish the best for the crews searching for the submarine and those on the submarine.
Yeah, we're making light of this situation, but we also...
Not really. We are, but we're not. I mean, we don't want to see anybody die. But again, if I got stupid money, I'm not spending $250,000 to get in a minivan to go 2 miles down.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm not questioning their decisions or choices, but,
all day long. I will question that all day long. There's just, some things.
And again, I hope the hundreds of people that are helping look for them are safe as well. So, North Carolina Blue Marlin fishing tournament. Man, that poor guy. I feel so bad for this dude. But I'm real happy for the captain of a boat called Sushi. But this guy reeled in a 619-pound Blue Marlin, and he got disqualified after reviewing the tournament rules. I guess the fish was mutilated during the fight, so a shark hit it, and they say it's stated clearly in the rules that if the fish is mutilated, by a boat,
it didn't have to be mutilated, but just bitten, one tooth.
That's how the rules are set. Yeah. It could be a single puncture mark from a single tooth, but the runner-up won the $3.4 million or something like that. That's a huge purse. But there's a little controversy with that. So the original winner said that the rules weren't clear or clarified. I'm pretty sure they clarified the rules when there's a $3 million pot. But oh well, that's got the shitty end of the fishing pole.
Yeah, but you know what? You may not have won the money, but you're still in history.
Yeah. We'll remember you, sir.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be that
guy. When I first read the article, as you're reading through the headline or whatever, and I was like, okay, who was throwing 4-ounce sinkers inside of a 600-pound marlin? And I was like, originally, when you initially hear that someone's disqualified, it's because they were cheating or something, but this is a different circumstance.
Oops.
But that does suck.
It sucks big time, but it is what it is. Hey, you can't have mutilated fish to win a tournament.
Man, if you're living in Gulfport, Mississippi by the base right now, they are putting up the train cars in front of this neighborhood that's on post because they're hoping it's going to start blocking some of the straight gunfire. I think you need to boost up your post security a little bit if you've got drive-bys happening straight.
You're the military. You have more weapons than anybody in that town.
This is from yahoos and jackasses, though.
Again, who do you think we usually go to war with? Yahoos and jackasses.
Right. All I know is Fort Bragg is completely closed and shut down, so you don't have too many drive-by shootings on post.
There's no such post as Fort Bragg.
I'm not even going to say it's always going to be Fort Bragg to me, airborne all the way. So I don't placate to the horse shit and bullshit. So you can pretend to be another post or pretend to be somebody on
named it differently, but yeah.
No. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with the new name. It's just
it's not the old name.
It's not the old name. General Bragg actually. Fort Bragg's named after General Bragg. He actually wasn't that great of a general anyway, did you? You know that?
Well, I think a lot of the posts that are named those generals really weren't that good either. Just saying.
I don't know. I think he's got kind of a...
You're going to tell... Yeah. How many Army bases are named after General Patton?
Yeah, how come he didn't get one? Patton was badass.
Yeah, but he had some serious issues too. I'm just saying, it's, even General Omar Bradley, where's his base? I mean, there's some.
He got a vehicle named after him.
Well, he did. Yeah, it's true. But I'm just saying, it's at the end of the day. I mean,
if you search the Weber nets, Bragg is generally considered among the worst generals in Civil War history. So he didn't have a very good record, but
and there you have it.
He commanded a Confederate Army of Tennessee at the battles of Chickamauga. I messed that word up. Chickamauga and Battle for Chattanooga. West Point grad in 1837. Seminole War veteran, distinguished veteran during the Mexican-American War, and long-standing United States Army officer. But he didn't have a very good record. I'm still pissed. I don't know. It's always been Fort Bragg, man. That was my house, my home. I don't like change. Nobody likes change. You don't like change. You do. You're lying. Anyway.
I'm okay with some changes. But
I don't want nothing to change.
Some things aren't made to be changed, and some things are.
I drive around my old neighborhood. Sometimes I go, oh, damn it. Where'd that tree go?
I'm just saying, there's some things that need to be changed.
Yeah, I might have to get a different outlook on that because there's a lot of shit that needs to be changed.
Yes, I agree. 100% a lot of shit.
I definitely don't want shit to stay like it is right now. That's for sure.
Well, hey, did you see Hunter Biden cut a plea deal, man, for illegal gun purchase and tax evasion, 2 tax evasions and a handgun charge, and they're all federal.
President Biden says that we need stronger, stricter gun laws.
But he just slapped his son on the wrist.
And his son just violated one, and we don't do nothing about it. So,
and then you got the. So here's the irony of this. So Hunter Biden's been under investigation for 5 years. 5 years. 2 years after President Trump gets out of office, he's actually already has a court date of August for having documents he was not supposed to have, but he was allowed to have them. So we're talking about a speedy trial here. You have an August court date for Trump, who's been out of office for 2 years, and we're only talking documents. And they're trying to put him in prison for like 150 years, where you have Hunter Biden, who has federal gun charges and 2 tax evasion charges, and he gets a slap on the wrist and says, "Don't be a bad boy again."
It's rules for thee, not for me.
I'm just like,
but I keep laughing.
Where's the equal justice across the board? I mean, let's make it equal. I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. I mean, if why does this have to be party affiliated? I mean, but it is. It's a 2-tier justice system at the moment, but it shouldn't be. It doesn't matter who you are, what party. I mean, the crime is a crime is a crime. I mean, hypocrisy. And only you people can vote those people out of office. I'm done. That's my politicking for the day. Unless you want me to elaborate.
I laugh, though, when they say the president had classified documents. The president has the utmost authorization to classify or declassify any document at any time. He can hold a piece of paper in his hand and say, "This is not classified anymore."
Yeah, exactly.
That's a law that's on the books. Don't think a vice president has that power, but I know a president does.
And again, so he was negotiating with the National Archives because the National Archives wanted the documents back. They actually went and visited, and they said, "Hey, you need to put a lock on that room." And he put a lock on the room. So they actually went back to the National Archives and said, "Well, when you told them that they weren't secure to put a lock on the room, did he put a lock?" Yeah, he put a lock on the room. So, I mean,
they put the lock on the room.
The National Archives did?
The FBI or the National Archives?
But Trump actually put the lock on
I know, door. But it was authorized by them to do it. They were there. You need to keep these locked down.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, he obeyed what they asked again, but now he's been indicted. Again, it's not really about Trump.
It's not secure, but if they're in a shoebox next to your Corvette, it's fine.
Or into 5 other buildings. Again, it's at the end of the day, I just want equal justice for all, not, those who are not in power or in party in the current administration.
It's too transparent, man. Everybody sees what you're doing. You are attacking your political opponent.
It's bullshit.
You're not even trying to hide it. You used to smear some cake frosting over your horseshit and bullshit that you used to do. Now, nope.
Yeah, they're not even trying to hide it.
They're not even trying to hide it.
They're just coming at them with both barrels, And it's like, oh, well, the AG in New York didn't get them, so we'll go down to Miami and we'll get them. And if that don't work, we'll get them in Georgia next month. I mean, it's like, good grief. You guys have made this so obvious. Can you at least pretend you're trying to follow the law?
Hey, Mr. President, your son's getting indicted for... Just, all right, let's do like time served, or will this just go away if he doesn't do drugs for 24 months? Let's just work that out. Okay.
Oh, no. Here's how this is going to go down. He's going to get a pardon by daddy. So all this crap's going to go away, even though it's a slap on the wrist.
What Joe Biden should do is tomorrow pardon President Trump.
I said that a while back. I said wouldn't that just blow everybody away?
Yeah. Huh? In hopes that what?
Oh, he gets his popularity back up because he's trying to take the high road.
In hopes that the next president pardons his ass.
Well, that's true too.
Find out about all this.
I don't care who the next president. I don't think anybody's going to pardon Biden. He's just made this too obvious. Plus, I don't even think he's going to be alive by the end of his term.
I wish no ill effects on Mr. Biden. Hope everything works out.
I mean, did you not see the press conference with Biden and Fetterman, the senator from Pennsylvania? It's like watching two drunks in a bar. I'm like, oh my God!
I can't make fun of it.
I can't. That was the worst
it's
press
so
conference.
Bad.
I mean, it's like it was literally watching two drunks in a bar. It's kind of like watching you and I at Bike Week.
We're actually pretty good. We don't get snarky out I try not to get snarky out in public. Never know when you don't need to be snarky. I'm on my toes.
Anyways, it's enough about this shit show. I mean, that 3-ring circus in DC is just damn. It's just so painful to watch. It really is.
Unbelievable.
Hey, you want to talk about silly FU money? We were just talking about that, right? See Kevin Costner's wife's trying to go after him for $248,000 a month. Obviously, she wants to go on a submarine ride or a rocket ship ride, but I mean, $248,000 a month in child support. Now, that's some silly FU money.
Man, that's just a lot of money. It's almost, I mean, how long have they been married?
18 years. They got I think I read a 13, 15.
And she's not getting any alimony or anything. It's just.
Because she signed a prenup. All she got was like $1 million, and he's already paid that off.
So 18 years ago, they signed a prenup. Mm-hmm. I just know I've got 2 kids. I don't care what kind of school they go to. Both my kids went to private school.
I'm a private. No, I'm not. I'm public school. I'm a public school guy.
Yeah, both my kids went to.
Well, I mean, you got that silly FU money too.
The private school was, I have to admit, thanks, Grandma, Grandpa. That's a gift from Grandma and Grandpa. But my first daughter, my wife and I, ex-wife and I, we put her through private school, and as far as they would go, to like 6th grade, 7th grade, whatever. But a judge awarding a kid $250,000 a month.
They have 3 kids.
Okay, well, let's divide that shit in half. Right? So that's $75,000 a month per kid.
It's right? Actually it's up there. It's silly.
Y'all know I can't do math.
It's silly money.
I think it's criminal that a judge would award that much money. It's just, that's a lot. I mean, you have basic needs for a human's life, and then you have maintaining the living.
No, and she's also wanting separately tuition for schools and health care and everything separate on top of the 248.
I'm cool. I'm cool with paying half of healthcare, paying half of tuition in schools, and I mean, but
here's a big problem. You know where they're getting divorced?
California.
Everybody gets money in California.
I mean, maybe the dollar amounts relative to the price of
it's a higher cost of living there. I'm telling you, I mean, if he would just relocate that family of his to Georgia, he could probably get away with about $200 a month. Just saying. Mississippi, Alabama.
Kevin, if you lived in Callahan, Florida, you get off for about $400 a month.
That includes tuition and health care.
I don't know. That's a lot.
Local vet comes around about once a month. Check out the kids. Kevin, you're doing it all wrong, buddy. Just saying out loud.
I don't know.
Gonna put her in a fine ass single wide out here.
But welcome to California.
Welcome to California. Now it's your problem.
Oh, shit, man. Hey, good on you for signing that prenup, though. Just think how bad this could have been.
Oh, my God.
Guess there's a silver lining to every story.
Yeah, but he may not get out of that 248.
How much money is Kevin Costner?
I don't know. He's probably got a couple $100 million.
Kevin Costner. He's only worth $250 million only. So
that's what, $3 million a year until the youngest one turns 18.
She wants all the money that his Roth IRAs and all his accounts are making.
He got an IRA, trust me.
So I mean, you dump that $250 million into multiple bank accounts so that they're FDIC insured or whatever, and you've got your returns coming in from your $250 million. So you're probably making, I don't know, $250,000 a month. That's probably a fair return on $250 million, right?
Maybe.
Oh no. If he's making 10% on his money, he's making $2.5 million a year, right?
Yeah, but she's wanting $3 million a year. 248 comes out to about $3 million a year.
She's trying to suck him dry.
No, she's trying to make up for that shitty ass prenup she signed.
Man, Kevin, you might have to go back to work.
I think that's why they getting divorced, because he wasn't staying at home.
Well, now you has got to go work. Because, man, I don't know.
Just say, oops, sorry, I'll retire now.
It's going to be out of money. Yeah, you're going from FU money just down to rich.
Stupid rich.
What's the levels? So you got well off, rich, stupid rich, FU money, and then.
Well, I mean, what comes after FU money? I mean, that's, I don't know, man. I think Bezos and Gates has got some like FU money. I mean, they can buy countries.
Yeah, that's a different category. When you can purchase 15 aircraft carriers if you wanted to, that's FU money. Now that's beyond FU money. I mean, we should really put some thought in this. Categorize it.
FU and A money.
When you can't possibly think or fathom a way to spend all your money, like me right now.
Yeah, you just don't know. I mean, yeah,
I could come up with
money on a motorcycle.
I could come up with one way to spend all my money in just one way. If I had that much money, I'd have to come up with like 100 ways, and I still wouldn't even put a dent in it. All right, buy that island, take a trip on a rocket, go see the Titanic.
Again, if you had that kind of money,
still got much money.
But I mean, if you got that kind of money, you're not going to go on a damn submarine the size of a minivan.
I wouldn't.
You're going to buy a damn U.S. Navy submarine and go down and look at this thing correctly.
Yeah. But get a glass bottom aircraft carrier. Go, hey, look at that thing. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm going to build an underwater glass house right next to the Titanic. Just walk down there and look at my view. But no, I mean, it's...
Dude, there's pictures of it online. I saw the Titanic twice yesterday, just right here on my laptop.
I just watched the Leo DiCaprio movie.
Just, put some water in your face and get the whole feel. I don't know.
I mean, but yeah, I mean.
Again, I'm not making fun of those people that are missing. Hope they're found. But anyway.
No, I mean, this isn't a dig on those trapped in a submarine down there, but it was FU money that got you down there.
They say money's a curse.
Curse me out, please. I've been a bad guy, man. Just cuss me out.
I got to get a refill already.
No shit.
Well, did you pour me a slack one or something?
No, I filled it up to the top, man.
Standard?
Well, shit, since you're pouring, just a little. Knock the edge off. There you go.
There. Consider that edge knocked off.
You're the man.
Alrighty.
I can't wait to grade this one. All right. So what else is there to discuss?
We've covered the death of Kevin Costner.
He's trying to wish he went on that submarine ride. Anyways, I do want to see the new Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah, when's that come out?
I don't know, but they're saying it's as good as Maverick.
What?
Yeah, there's a lot of hype on this one.
Top Gun Maverick was the best movie film production ever created.
I don't write the articles. I'm just reporting on them.
It's the best damn movie ever made. Ever.
Watch his new one be even better.
Wait, was that movie out right now?
I think so. Only in theaters, because you know he's not going to go direct us streaming.
You know what I got in my car?
Rain checks for movies.
I do.
Field trip tomorrow?
Yep. I even got 2 free popcorns and 2 free sodas.
Shit.
Chum on. I will have to repay my daughter and her friend back, but anyway. There's technically only one of those tickets belong to me. I mean, you know, well, will she really remember that the power went out in the middle of Fast and Furious 10 and we had to get a rain check?
Not when you show her to, not when you let her watch it on Netflix when it comes out. But no, I definitely want to go check it out.
Yeah, I want to go see. I actually kind of want to see Transformers too. It's kind of more believable than Fast Furious.
I'm actually wanting to go see the new Flash too that just came out. It's in movie theaters.
I heard that movie bombed.
Yeah, I heard it bombed too, but I want to go see the bomb. But I mean, they brought back Michael Keaton as Batman. They got Ben Affleck as Batman in it. So
that's the one part that I guess it's got some time travel in it or something.
Multi-universe.
Yeah.
So.
And for them to bring back the two different Batmans was,
I mean, way different.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, who's coming up with this?
And actually like both of those are the only 2 Batmans I like, because Clooney sucked, the rest of them all sucked.
George Clooney,
Val Kilmer, they all suck.
Yeah.
Now, it was Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck. I gotta say, those are the 2 best Batmans out there.
Yeah, Val Kilmer was terrible at Batman, wasn't he?
Clooney was terrible at Batman.
Clooney was.
Yeah, he would suck. And I'm going to tell you, either a George Clooney movie is a hit or it just sucks ass. And yeah, he doesn't even have like a middle of the road movie. I mean, they're either good or really bad.
I consider him an overactor, though. You know, that person that just acts a little too much. I think he's had more
bombs than he's actually had good movies.
I don't know. He'd argue the fact all you got to do is check his bank account.
Well, again, yeah, you have 2 good movies. It makes up. I mean, you still get paid for the bad movies. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, I want to go check out the new Tom Cruise.
So, George Clooney, his net worth is double what Kevin Costner's is.
Yeah, but
Kevin Costner's made 1 million good movies compared to George Clooney.
Clooney's just highly overrated, man. I'm just saying he just had a better agent than Costner.
I mean, he probably got all his money from his tequila business or something, maybe. Or maybe he got it from that coffee endorsement. Remember when he had that? What's it? It was called Espresso. Nespresso. What a dumb name.
But yeah, he probably most of his money came from that tequila sell. And he was like the first celebrity to sell a tequila brand like that. And I think Ryan Reynolds
is killing it.
Oh,
dude.
he is just, anytime he puts his money on a product, it sells for billions.
He did get drunk on gin and buy a damn rugby team, though. Was it rugby or soccer?
Soccer. But talk about FU money. I can get drunk and just buy a damn sports team.
Wasn't that an accident? Did you really mean to do that? Anyway.
Oops.
Oh, shit. I bought a soccer team?
Yeah, that's my signature shit. Can I get that annulled? That's not how it works.
It doesn't work that way.
But, and again, Ryan Reynolds, I mean, he's making his money off of products. You know, now Clooney probably too. I mean, and Ashton Kutcher's making his off IT investments. But yeah, I agree with you. Harrison Ford and Kevin Costner had way more better movies than Clooney ever did. Clooney was just smart and invested. But it goes back, I mean, what's Cruise's worth?
Oh, Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
I don't know. He has to give half of his to Scientology, so I don't think it counts.
He has his own religion. I wonder if he can sell that.
It's not his religion, sir.
I think it is now because he got the most money, him and Travolta.
he's like number 2 in charge.
Well, did number 1 go missing?
Oh, you talking about L. Ron Hubbard, the originator, or?
No, it was like the last guy in charge just like disappeared.
I know his wife's missing.
Oh, that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Same difference.
I don't think they found her.
Well, he saw what his child support payments were going to be.
What's that lady's name? Remy?
Leah Remy.
Say it again.
Leah Remy.
Leah Remy. Yeah. Man, when she came out on Joe Rogan podcasts about that was just, I never really knew about Scientology until that podcast came out. It's a cult. So yesterday on TV, there was a TV show called Inside Scientology. And I was like, ooh, they're going to dig in. And this was to promote Scientology. Mm. And I was like, uh-oh. And talking about the TV production that they built a studio, like a Hollywood soundstage studio, where it has the capability to write the scripts, to film, to edit, broadcast, and it's like this mega multi-million-dollar production to where everything can be created right there and shot out over the airwaves. But no, it says Tom Cruise is worth $600 million.
Yeah, he's probably worth more, but yeah.
Who's Jamie Gertz? Jamie Gertz or Jamie Gertz? Who is that? What?
It's an actress.
Bro.
What?
Stand by for inbound communication. So I know who this is. Mm-hmm. She's a multi-billionaire. Mm-hmm. She's worth like $3 to $5 billion.
So,
what the hell?
So, what's his name? DiNozzo on NCIS, Michael Weatherby.
Yeah.
His father has something to do with the Swiss Army knife, that he's a multi-billionaire too, and Weatherby gets to
really?
Is the heir to that. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know. He was good.
In fact, his father didn't want him to go into acting at all, go into the family business, and he said, nah, I'm already rich.
She was in 16 Candles and The Lost Boys. She's worth $3 billion. Nope, that's not a typo.
She didn't get her money because she didn't get it from acting.
She started, you know how many actors and actresses started their like debut on Seinfeld? Like a lot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She was the don't have a square to spare. Remember that? Remember that episode? God, why'd y'all have to quit? Jerry Seinfeld, don't need to. Anyway, greatest TV show of all time besides MASH. Dude, I don't want to read all this stuff. I just want to know how she made $3 billion.
Not from acting.
No, I mean, she's an okay actress, but dude, what do I got to ask AI how this happened or something? Why can't one just give me the answer? I don't need to know about every movie she. How did get so rich? Business investments with her husband Anthony Ressler.
Okay, she married a billionaire.
Tony Ressler.
Yeah, so she married a billionaire. She didn't make $1 billion.
Mr. Ressler is the co-founder of Ares Management, a management company with over $136 billion assets under management. Okay. Now I know how you got your billions.
Yep. Yeah. It's what's her name? Selma Hayek. I mean, she's worth like $5 billion, but she married a guy that had $5 billion. You want to be a billionaire? Marry one. Don't go out and work for it.
Maybe I need to start hanging around the cruise ships.
You ain't gonna find billionaires on a cruise ship. Trust me. Better go to yacht basins.
Hang out by the shuffleboard.
No, cruise ships. The billionaires have their own boats.
Oh, I just get bamboozled on the cruise ship, wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the billionaires got their own yacht. The size of cruise ships.
Them old ladies take advantage of me and then laugh at me. Ha ha, I'm not rich. They're like, damn. On to the next one. No. I'm just joking, honey. I just did that for laughs. Don't worry.
She's never listened to a podcast ever.
Just think of the freedom I have on this podcast.
No, but her mom listens to it, so you're. I'm gonna tell you what Billy said on the podcast today, Terry. No.
Damn it! I gotta cut this out. Your wife listens to the podcast.
Yeah,
I can get away with murder on this podcast.
No shit. How many oil changes you've had on your motorcycle? Got a big one coming up. This oil change is so significant. It comes with a new bike.
Didn't clarify. Got new oil today.
See, you will. Anyways, you want to let's we'll bring this thing to a close and rate this bourbon.
Man, let's bring her on home, Jimmy. What do you say?
Yeah, it's we need to wrap this up and leave some material for the next one tomorrow. So hey, what do you think of Angel's Envy here?
It's one of my personal favorites.
I agree. It is in the top 30.
I give it Angel because I'll grab it and it's call me crazy. I'm giving it an 8. I like Angel's Envy. I really do. It's one of me favorites.
Well, crazy. I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay. We're at a 7.5. Nailed it. That was quick math.
Yeah, you did great, Crazy.
I didn't even have to lean down to my abacus.
Yeah, Crazy gets it right once in a while.
Dog's ass shines on the sun one day. I messed up my...
And hey, ladies and gentlemen, please go and get your It's the Bourbon Talking hat. Go to our website. It's the Bourbon Talking hat. Coffee mugs and T-shirts.
Coffee mugs,
I've got
T-shirts.
them all, and I should have drank the bourbon out of that coffee mug today.
You scoundrel.
No shit.
Oh, my God.
Anyways.
Guys,
hey,
you
too can have this hat.
You too can get you some It's the Bourbon Talking podcast swag. No, I think the kids call it drip. Is that what it's called? I refuse to call it shit drip. What's wrong with kids?
That's what I knew a few guys had in the military when I was in. Hashtag.
Yeah, you ever been on Yadkin Road? Fayetteville.
Whoa, this is going down. Hey, this is Bourbon is talking. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a good one. Enjoy.
We'll see you guys next time. We're out.